On today's episode of Nostalgia Test News, July 2024, we talk about a bunch of stuff. Here we go.
Welcome to the Nostalgia Test Podcast, the show where two longtime friends put their mainstream pop culture past to the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test.
Wait, Dan.
Yes.
Welcome to Nostalgia News. This is a urgent report. Breaking news.
Breaking news, everybody. Here we
Breaking
are.
news. It's a little delayed because I was away, but
Yeah.
here we are. Going first is rest in peace. We're in the obituary, not obituary, but I guess we're in the rest in peace hour, and it's all on one day, Dan. We lost some of our childhood.
This was July 12th, woke up the passing away of Shannon Doherty. Rest in peace, Shannon Doherty from 90210 and everything else that she's done. It was that was a big one. She had a good podcast too. She had a great podcast.
Yeah.
Shannon Doherty, Richard Simmons, who fitness.
I thought he died already.
Personality, dude.
And I thought he was a lot older than he was. That he passed away pretty young. Not young, but young.
Recently, Bob Newhart passed away, and I thought he died. So I was really confused that Bob Newhart was still alive. He was like 99 or something like that. But yeah, Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
The sex doctor.
Yeah. Where did she go?
Well, now
she hasn't been in the news. All these have not really been in the news.
Well, Richard Simmons was in the news a little bit ago. If you remember that whole thing where it's like, "Where's Richard Simmons?"
And there was there's a whole Mandela effect thing. Like, did he wear a headband? Did he not wear a headband? Whole conspiracy about it. And you did hear, if you were into Howard Stern, he was on that for a little while.
Yeah,
he's kind of like a reoccurring character.
But I will say he definitely, when he was on Howard Stern used to torture him on that show.
Torture him.
There was an episode I remember listening, and I think Richard Simmons at the end just ended up crying, and I was like, this is not great.
Was Richard Simmons a fraud, though?
No.
What did he really do? Didn't he have shows where
he had
a place? Did you go to a place to feel better about yourself?
No, he had
not
videos.
Only just to exercise.
It was the video.
No, I know about the exercise. Yeah. You would work out to the oldies. Put sweating to the oldies. But he also had a show, because I remember there was some sort of show where this kid was depressed, and he was talking to him and the parents, and they were at this retreat in a way.
So Richard Simmons had a TV show. It was a talk show about personal health and fitness, and it ran from 1980 to 1984.
Okay.
And that was it.
It.
So there we go.
So what am I making up in my head? Because I didn't watch that. I was 3.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
But those three powerful
I lived a
people,
different world. Powerful. Sharon Doherty. She was in a couple things after 90210.
Yes, she was in. Well, first of all, she played a number of notable characters, including Jenny Wilder from The Little House on the Prairie, actually from 1982 to 1983. She was Brendan Walsh in Beverly Hills 90210. She was then in another version of Beverly Hills 90210, and then Charmed, which is one of the bigger shows as well. So she was definitely, on TV for quite a while, and
she also hosted a sci-fi show.
She did. She hosted a sci-fi show.
That was a prank show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
there
God.
would aliens would be assault you in an elevator or something, or they would say a doctor would let a virus out, and people would be dying and throwing up and whatever, and you freak out.
God, that is hilarious.
Yeah. She was on the Sci-Fi Network.
Wow. Yeah.
And I watched it. I didn't hate her.
No.
But she was controversial.
Yeah. I mean,
how'd she die? Cancer?
She had stage 4 cancer. Yeah.
Fucking cancer, man. Fuck cancer. When are we gonna cure this shit?
I mean,
Can
I'm
I just
hoping so.
interrupt real quick because this is on my mind?
Yeah, go
Did
ahead.
you see the thing in Yellowstone that exploded today?
Don't tell me that.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
yeah. It
right,
wasn't
so
the
breaking
big volcano,
news.
super volcano, but
Right.
a a thing happened that it wasn't Old Faithful, but shit got fucked up at Yellowstone.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. And it brought me
That's
back to our road trip we were there on, and like, you
yeah.
know how everybody's afraid that because Yellowstone's basically a volcano. Not basically,
Oh.
it is the mouth of a volcano.
So Yellowstone closes Biscuit Basin for the season after hydrothermal explosion. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. I saw the video. It was like, yo, the world is pissed the fuck off and is trying to shake us off, bro.
Can I
Anyways, that
just
was breaking news.
I just want to say this.
My film is still there, bro. I dropped that thing, remember?
Oh, Shannon Doherty was also in Heathers. That was a fucking great movie.
Was.
Oh, she was in so many things.
She
But
was.
like, and then, I don't know what to say. I think it was just weird to wake up on the 12th of July and see like three people immediately had passed away all in
Have
the
you
same
noticed
time.
that recently? I guess we're just that age now. Like that.
Mm,
First of all, old people to me haven't aged since I was younger. Like
no,
they've
they
just
haven't.
been old. They look a little bit older, but like they all always looked old to me.
Yeah.
But now it's just like more and more fucking people from our childhood
Yeah.
are like, they're going.
Yeah. I know. And, it's really, really sad considering we're going to, lose a lot of people from our childhood. It's just going to escalate even more. And that's just going to be weird.
Way to
Eh,
bring it down, Dan. We started off with this thing as a downer. But
Yeah. Well, and
listen, I'm
Dr.
gonna
Ruth,
bring it
too,
back to
sex
Dr.
therapist
Ruth,
and talk
sex
show host.
therapist.
Well, she was hilarious.
She was awesome. Her
I mean,
voice was
oh,
iconic.
yeah.
And she just was so funny that she didn't hold back, man.
No,
Didn't hold
no.
back.
She wrote a ton of books. She was
Think
on a
about
ton
it,
of talk
being
shows.
like an immigrant in this country,
Yes.
a woman,
Yes.
and like openly being
Yeah.
like sexually active and
Yeah.
just talking about sex in a prudist country that we are.
Right? Like in a country
Right.
where everyone's like, "Oh, freedom, freedom, freedom." Yeah. I mean, where? But she showed us. I mean, she
Yeah.
taught people everything that they needed to know, and she was just hilarious. This little woman talking about sex. I mean, that's how I remember her. Like being like,
Yeah.
I remember being like, "Who is this old lady?" But at the time, she, was
She seemed old, but she
she.
wasn't.
No,
She
she
was probably
wasn't.
25, Dan. And we were like, this is the lady's old.
But she died. She was 96. She's probably in her. Yeah, and I'm like, how is it?
Like
But we're like
she was
now.
96.
I mean,
So
she
she was
was.
30 something
Yeah, something
when we
like
were
that, maybe
younger.
like in the 30 something, 40 something.
She
Yeah.
looked like she was 80. Like I don't ever remember her young.
Well, I mean, there's this whole thing now saying that the millennials, us, we look damn good, and everyone come after us look like garbage.
It's because cigarettes. Cigarettes. It's just people just secondhand smoke.
Yeah, like the millennials don't age. I mean, look, I'm 42. I look great.
Yeah. I look good. I
Yeah,
mean,
you look
I gained a
great.
little weight, but some
So
people are
what?
like, you're 43. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I remember
And we
my
grew up in a
parents
good
in
time.
yeah, my parents in the 40s, and I was like, dear God.
Yeah, you look at. I remember looking at my parents in high school and going like, "You guys all look like you're fucking 40." Like the perms and shit that they had. I'm like, wait, you were in high school?
Oh
Like,
no. Yeah.
like you look at kids now and you're like, oh my god, they look like babies in high school.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, look,
All right,
rest in peace to
rest in
everybody.
power,
Shannon Doherty,
everybody.
Richard Simmons, Dr. Ruth.
Go sweat.
Dude,
Got it. All right, let's move on to
canceled
something
for
better.
this.
Why are we talking about this?
The NBA Dream Team.
Yes.
Well, in the last, if you go back and you watch June's nostalgia test, now we talk about the Olympics and it's coming up, and the
Yes.
Dream Team is
Do
out
you
there.
care that it's coming up?
No,
Oh yeah, we talked
I
about
told
it.
you
We
the
said
Olympics.
no.
I really don't care, but I actually might watch the Dream Team because I like,
They're
it's not
calling
like
it the Dream Team.
They're the NBA Dream Team in 2024.
No,
Yeah, of
that's what
course.
they're calling it.
Everyone is like, but here's the thing, Manny.
But
Do you
dude,
remember?
the United States haven't didn't do well for a little while.
Yeah, no, no.
Portugal even beat them, I think, a couple of times.
What's funny is like being in America and being born in the United States and thinking that any other country could beat us in basketball when I was a kid was insane to me.
Laughable.
I was like, how is this possible? The 1992 Dream Team was going there and destroyed everybody. It wasn't even a contest. No one even broke a sweat. Like, yeah,
No.
Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Carl Drexler, I think was on it, Scottie Pippen, all these guys from the 90s, they were just destroyed everybody. And now the United
Larry
States,
Bird, dude.
yeah, and the United States only
Patrick
won
Ewing,
by
you said.
1 point to this Sudanese to the Sudan or something like that. Like it was insane. They should have they're like not.
That was this year?
Yeah.
No. Dude,
This is what's
crazy. I
happening.
mean, I guess because people are involved and they're staying in their country and they're not coming
Yeah.
to America.
And some of the best players are from other countries now. There's like a Greek basketball player who's amazing.
Yeah, because
There's
like the thing is that you've now spread the game out.
yes,
Basketball wasn't widely played.
that's right.
You're not talking about soccer.
Right.
You're not talking about rugby. You're not talking about cricket. You're talking about or Highland. It's a crazy
Highlander.
fucking sport.
There should be Highlanders.
Not Highlander. What is it called? It's with that fucking
Highlight.
highlight, right? You're talking about a sport in '92. It wasn't played
It wasn't
all the
that
time
international,
everywhere. So
no.
like now it's like everywhere. It's a worldwide sport.
That's right.
Thing the competition's getting harder.
Yeah.
Competition's getting harder.
But I still think that we should be able to dominate a little bit more.
Hmm.
It's just weird to me to think. I guess that's just because of my age and just the nostalgia of the 1992 and all the 90s Dream Team being like, how are we not winning all the time? But I guess because
Exactly.
again,
I think we were just out of it. And I for some reason, I don't know, maybe that was the height of basketball then. I just felt that it was more in our faces. Like
yeah,
you heard about the dream team. There was a fucking like t-shirts, commercials.
yes,
Like we were constantly hearing it. It was like we finally sent our professionals instead of our college kids. Like, so remember, like hockey back then, it was like you only sent college kids, and that was the whole point of
that's
the movie,
right.
The Miracle. They played against like other countries would send their professionals, and we would send our greatest of college people because we wouldn't want to send anybody that's getting paid for this sport. Yet other countries are sending their very best. So then they were like, well, why don't we send our very best? So we finally started doing that. So this was the biggest thing. Like we're sending the best of the best. They're going for free to represent the United States.
Right.
And they killed.
Yeah, like I'm looking at this article that I sent you about it. The
Yeah.
Dream Team in 1992 won on an average by 43.8 points per game.
It was insane.
They like that was the division between the two teams.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
And now people are starting to catch up. That's it. They
Wow.
lost to what? Germany at one point
the
last
exit
year?
from the 2023 World Cup, a product of an
Yeah.
Euro 100, like lost to Germany, which is so weird to me.
But here's
the Americans
thing,
have
dude.
not won the last two FIB World Cups, finishing seventh in 2019 and fourth. In the meantime,
Yeah,
Kevin
but like
Durant made sure
you could
to-
argue that this too.
wow,
They're multi-million dollar professionals. Are they
Okay.
playing that hard?
Mm. That's the other thing.
Because
I'm
if you
trying-
get hurt,
yeah.
like for
Yeah.
instance, Messi got hurt the other day, really bad in the Copa de America.
Mhm.
He's being paid by Apple, Miami and Miami FC. He can't play anymore. His ankle is shot. I don't know if he's going to play the rest of this season. I had my ticket up for sale on his game because I've seen him play, and I had it up pretty high, Dan. And I don't think it's going to sell anymore for that because I don't think he's playing. So that's what these guys might not be really trying that hard. because
Yeah.
what is it worth to them?
Yeah.
Wheaties box back in the day was a big deal.
No one eats it anymore.
No one eats it anymore. Not a big deal anymore, man. Like,
No.
does anyone really care when, we just watched basketball forever for the finals to end because hockey ends in June. And so it's crazy how long these things are going for.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm basketballed out. I don't care.
Mm.
You know,
And maybe that's it. Maybe you're
it's
right
like
too.
watching
Maybe.
the All-Star. It's like when you watch the All-Star game,
Oh,
they're not going full
fuck
out.
that.
So are the United States players actually
Playing hard
going
enough.
full out when they
That's a great
know
question.
they can't get hurt because they'll lose their multi-million-dollar some of them close to $1 billion.
Yeah.
LeBron James, arguably, I
I
don't
mean,
know. They say he's the best player in the world or ever was. Where I don't think he's gotten older, but like, does he want to get hurt or does he have a
no.
reputation and stuff? No.
I mean, he's got a
So
lot of things going on, so maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like that because the basketball players in 1992, all they did was basketball. That was their life,
that was it,
you
man. That was,
know.
and they're like this. They wanted to get in the Wheaties box. Like there wasn't.
That's
Michael
fair.
Jordan was probably one of the first highest paid because of the Nike deal and stuff. But
Mhm.
everyone else, you didn't get deals like that you do now.
No,
Multi-million-dollar commercial deals.
right off the
You need
draft
to go.
sometimes.
Why do you need to go to be an Olympic athlete?
It's funny. I was thinking
You're
about
already a
this.
professional athlete.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this and comparing it to like the All-Star game that the WNBA just did. And the WNBA All-Star game is really interesting. The All-Stars they played the women's Olympic team that's going to the Olympics.
Okay.
So that's an interesting All-Star game because like every other All-Star game is just bullshit. The women go
Yeah.
hard, they play hard, and like actually
Well,
the All-Stars beat the women Olympic team.
okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, it was an interesting article. I was thinking about it. I mean, I'm not that hyped for the Olympics, but I think like thinking about basketball and being like, why I would, it's the game, like you said, has changed so much because it's more international. You have a lot of players from all over the world that are some of the best players in the US that are going to be playing on their home country's team.
Yeah.
Canada, Serbia, Greece, there's players from all over those places, all over the world that are going to be playing on their team. So, it's going to be a
Dude,
little more
there's that whole
difficult.
story. If you watch the Michael Jordan playing against what was one of the harder teams, a guy ended up being on his team
Mm,
on Chicago
mm.
because he played him so hard.
Oh, is it Tony Kukoc? Was it him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that story was crazy during the
Kukoc.
Olympic things because he had to shut him down
Yeah.
and Jordan was basically testing him out.
Wow.
Crazy. All right,
Well, everyone, let's move to nostalgic beverage news. The Snapple
nostalgic
Elements.
beverage news.
The
Elements are back.
Snapple
Why?
Elements are back. Now, first of all, I remember the Snapple Elements: fire,
Do
earth,
you?
rain. I
I
like drinking
remember
rain.
Rain was pretty good.
Rain was weird, but
It
now
was
they're
weird.
in
It sounds weird. It almost
it.
remember Glacier. Remember Gatorade Glacier.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
just tasted like
the
Gatorade.
color of
Yeah.
semen. Yeah, yeah. I'm saying it. I kept it. I kept it PG for you, Dan. But I never really enjoyed what like
Oh,
was rain. Is rain good? I mean, it's agave citrus. No, agave cactus flavored drink. So it's fucking tequila. It's non-alcohol tequila.
yeah.
Hey, where's my drop? I think I deserve a drop.
Ah. Oh yeah, Steve.
You got
You
your job.
deserve a job. You got it. You got
But
it.
I think
Steve.
you're right. Rain was weird. There were a couple of drinks that I just
Fire.
drank. Yeah, it was just fruit punch.
It's dragon fruit. It's fucking triple X fucking vitamin
Yeah.
water. That's what that is.
Air. Why is air pear? Is it because it rhymes like prickly pear? It doesn't. I feel like
Does
air
pear
should be
taste like air? I don't know. It tastes
not
like
in
nothing.
LA. Maybe the air should be as clear as rain. Rain's clear. Air should be clear. It shouldn't be yellow.
I don't know.
And then you have sun.
You got to do something. Earth.
Here's the
What's
thing.
Earth?
Whoa, Earth is
Cherry and fig?
Fig. That's bougie.
Wow.
Is that a new
And
one?
then And then we got what? Starfruit?
Look, here's the thing.
No. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Fucking sun. What do we got?
Why are we bringing this back?
Starfruit. Well, starfruit, orange, and nectarine flavors. None of this is real anyway. It's all natural flavoring.
Does anyone
whatever.
really want to? You want to drink that starfruit?
I have to go get her wipe.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't
why are we
want.
bringing
First
this
of all, are we still drinking Snapple?
I haven't had a Snapple in like
That shit was out of Long Island too.
maybe a decade. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got to be.
I mean, I think I had a half and half Snapple
yeah.
like 2 years ago, just cause I don't enjoy them. But I guess people
Well-
want them. They did research, right, Dan? Why
What
would they
was-
bring these out?
But this is what they did, and this is what I don't like about the return of these drinks. This is the main
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
When they originated, they were in glass bottles, big glass bottles. They are
Okay.
now in plastic. Why are you downgrading to plastic? Like you had it in glass. It tastes better in glass. We know this. Why
And
put
we
it
know
in plastic?
this.
Why?
It's all zero. It's 110 calories.
Here's the thing. This does not pass the nostalgia test. It really
Yeah,
didn't
I'm not
pass the
having it. I
nostalgia
don't really
test.
care.
It didn't pass the nostalgia test when it first came out. The other thing that it also is gross that's not on this news
All of
thing
this is plastic.
is Arizona pina colada. Like
It's terrible.
every now and then I would buy it being like, I'm thinking I like this, and it always tricked me. Always. That's trash.
It's
It was
trash.
horrible.
Why is Arizona all plastic now? This whole
Snapple? I think Snapple
I
is
mean,
all plastic
Snapple.
now. It might
is
be
it
all
just better
plastic.
for the earth?
Is it is
Recycled plastic.
is plastic really better for the earth? I mean,
I'll tell that to Yellowstone.
plastic.
Yeah, I'm not caring about this at all, Dan. So it doesn't pass.
No,
Let's
it doesn't pass. Why Snapple? If you want to like come back, come up, like maybe come bring something back, or
Bro, you need that snap of the hitting the glass.
hit the
and
bottom of the
click,
glass.
click, click, click. Yeah, that's what you need. You can't get that with the plastic.
No, you can't get shit with plastic.
No,
Ugh.
get the fuck out of here.
Well, movie news. Twisters
Movie
is
news.
out. I haven't seen it yet.
Yes,
The reviews are out. This is a
we got
review-
twins. The reviews are out.
The reviews are out. I sent you one from NPR. It seems like, yeah, it seems like everyone's like, it's a movie. They're saying here it's like Twisters isn't a sequel proper, but its story beats mirror the original formula, which embeds an old-fashioned romantic comedy inside a modern effects happy action movie.
Got it.
Are you gonna go
I'm-
see Twisters?
I'm not gonna go see it. I'm gonna wait for it.
Okay,
But I'm not. Listen, I like this actor.
Glenn Powell.
I think he's great. I think he's the. I don't want to say he's the what?
I think he's the new McConaughey.
Yeah, yeah. I would say that.
Yeah,
I mean, he played the Iceman role perfectly in Maverick.
yeah.
You know, Hangman. He's been in a lot of romantic comedies. Recently, we watched one with him and the girl from what's named the blonde girl that blew up.
Yeah.
What's
Sydney
her
Sweeney.
name? Yes, I thought it was fun. I mean, whatever. I think he's fun. I think he's entertaining at best. I might agree that he is this generation's McConaughey. He's
Yeah.
a pretty good actor, and I haven't been upset with anything he's been in. I just
Did you
been
see
like,
the Hitman thing?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
I
bad.
didn't see it.
I
it was
saw
all right.
saw
It was all
part
right.
of it. Fell asleep, but I was exhausted. But it was like fine. He plays himself in different
Okay.
variations. So that's
Okay.
McConaughey.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
When did McConaughey really start becoming McConaughey's like where he played like, when I think his great one of his greatest roles was True Detective.
That dude, and
Well,
I laughed
that's-
my ass off every time he said some crazy shit. It was just
Yeah.
like
It was
insane.
great.
I
It
was
was
like,
insane.
what?
Yeah, him and Woody
Harrelson?
Harrison were amazing, but Woody has always been crazy. But
Always.
like McConaughey just recently got
Yeah.
like that thing. But he usually
Yeah.
just plays himself. Like,
No, it was like McConaughey has been smoking weed his whole life, and then all of a sudden he ate some shrooms, and he's like, "What is this part?" And then he did that, and now
yeah.
he's like,
After Surfer Dude, he just went
crazy.
off.
It
Yeah.
yeah. But Twisters. Here's the thing I have with this movie, and it does not has nothing to do with the actors, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You're making a sequel to this movie that was out, and the whole point of Twister was to get this machine to get these balls up into the tornado.
Using Pepsi cans.
Yeah, using Pepsi cans.
Because Coke didn't want to pay for the thing. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
that was the point. Yeah.
So you now have a new movie, right? What's the challenge?
I guess we're gonna find out because wouldn't you argue that the first one was supposed to be able to read about tornadoes more
Yes.
and about how they get started and like how to like stop them? I'm hoping this one is like we invented something that could like
But
stop
it's not.
these.
When you
not.
watch the trailer, they have that fucking thing in their pickup truck with the balls.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what they're doing.
I mean, they just wanted to make a romantic comedy, and they just wanted to play with our
some
hearts,
tornadoes.
dude, because they wanted us to talk about this.
I really,
Everybody's being rebooted and remade.
I'm that's what's bothering me. It's just like I would like to kind of go see this, but I think you're right. I think I'm gonna
Geostorm
wait
was
for this.
just as crazy as this.
First of all,
Geostorm was
Geostorm.
fucking crazy.
Let's not talk
stupid.
bad about Geostorm.
Did you
It's
like
a fun
it?
movie.
That movie is
fun.
ridiculous.
That
but
movie is fun.
it looks like they had the truck
Yes.
that was in Geostorm in this.
Here's what I'm
Where
gonna
fucking
say.
drills down. That movie was like Sharknado level movie.
Gerard Butler.
It
Is
wasn't that
amazing.
movie that I'm not talking about. Geostorm is different then. I'm
Yeah.
talking about this other one where the brother there's a heist. Oh, it's like a heist that gets it's a bank heist that happens in a town
Hurricane
during
Heist.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't see that one.
Dude,
but this
Hurricane
sounds
Heist is
ridiculous.
fucking ridiculous. Hurricane Heist is fucking Sharknado.
Oh,
Geostorm, on the other hand, is
Have you seen
fucking
it?
crazy. Yes.
it's amazing.
I conflated two different movies.
It's so stupid, but so much fun. It's
Yeah.
like ridiculous.
He's a funny actor. He'll
Oh.
do anything.
Yeah,
He's kind of like Samuel L. Jackson.
dude.
Like
I
they're
know.
like, yo, you're gonna be in a movie and this happened. He's like, you got it.
Let's go.
Let's
How many
go.
push-ups do I have to do? Because after 300, I don't want to work out anymore. This shit
Yeah.
was crazy. Can I have a shirt on the entire time, please? Like, yes. All right, good. We're going.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he was in that movie Gamer, like that ridiculous movie where he's like controlled by a child. And
Yes.
like
Did you like that movie? I thought it was pretty good.
insane. Oh my god. But look, with Twisters, it is what it is. Here's the thing. The summer blockbuster isn't what it used to be. So this is like an homage to the summer blockbuster as well. Like, it's trying to get that summer blockbuster like energy up. But it's not, I don't know. But so that leads us to the next thing on the Nostalgia Test News, which is there's some upcoming sequels and reboots. I sent you a link from screenrant.com, and some of these are a little interesting. Well,
Okay.
Alien Romulus, that's going to come out in August. Whatever. I'm all for another Alien movie. But then
Are you?
I mean,
You like alien movies? Do you still watch them? You still
No, I
watch like
don't.
all of them, the Predator ones and all that shit?
Did you watch that Predator with Topher Grace in it?
No. It was
That
good?
you should watch.
Really?
That one was really crazy and amazing. But not like Predator versus like Alien. Those movies are stupid.
But like where are they going with this alien thing? Like when is it gonna stop? Like this alien just constantly keeps living and stuff. Like
I just feel like people just don't know how to keep their helmets on.
I think people just want I think people just want to see people aliens kill people. Like that's where this goes. And then like where I don't know.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I did watch Prometheus, and it sucked.
Yeah. Why is this guy playing? I don't want to listen to this right now.
But there is a Karate Kid sequel coming.
What?
What
No, they
are you
can't do-
listening to?
Dude, the ad in this link you sent me is won't stop playing.
No!
Okay. Just close the window.
Can you hear me? Okay. So
Okay. Yes. Karate Kid
no, they can't because they already did this. It's Cobra Kai.
released.
It's on season 5.
It's coming out May 30th, 2025. We're getting a Karate Kid
Reboot.
starring Ralph
But it's a
Macchio
reboot?
and Jackie Chan.
No.
Chan will play Mr. Han, and he played Mr. Han. Now the two characters, they'll both reunite. They'll unite for the first time to teach a new kid in China.
Yeah, we did that one. That was with Karate Kid, and it was Jackie Chan and Will Smith's son.
Yeah, but now Ralph Macchio is going to be in it, and they're going to go to
Okay.
China together.
So they're basically combining those two.
Yes.
Remember that we were at like Karate Kid 3 at one point, or no, Karate Kid 4.
Did you ever see Karate Kid 3?
Yeah,
That one was
with Ralph
really bad.
Macchio. Sweep the leg. Yeah, yeah, that's why Cobra Kai works, because like that
It
guy's
goes
the
off
evil guy in it.
That guy was
And
fucking
then
terrifying.
there was the other Karate Kid, or it was the girl.
Yeah.
Was it
That was like
Elizabeth Shue? No.
Karate Kid 4 or something, or Karate something.
Yeah, and then they did it again with
They rebooted it.
Jaden, or what's his name?
Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rebooted it. So now
Yeah.
this is a sequel of the reboots, basically.
Oh my God.
And I
Really?
feel like they're doing that thing where, like in Karate Kid 2, they went to Japan.
Oh, it is the sequel. Yeah, he's in this photo.
Yeah.
But like so is it going to be off of the show? After the show, Daniel goes to.
Oh man, it just seems like just
Are they
trying.
continuing the world?
I think they're just trying. Joshua Jackson's going to be in it. I mean, look, I don't understand. It's just too much at this point. There's like, can we come up with a
No, they got to
different
ride the high on this one, bro.
thing? Yeah.
It's unclear that the reboot will be tied in with the previous Karate Kid movies and the spin-off series Cobra Kai. They will. I believe they will. They're going to ride the high on this. They're going to be like trying to build like a Disney on this one.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch it. It's not going to be great. No.
Well, let's go to 20.
I will say I like Cobra Kai though.
I've got to watch Cobra Kai. I
I
haven't
fucking
seen
love it. They did such a great job with it. They have like just a great line with it.
I got to watch
It-
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I have to.
That's a good one that they did. And I hope that's what they could do with this movie, but they're not going to.
No, they're not going to. They're
No.
not going to. I really feel like everyone is running out of ideas and they're just going to bleed these like IPs dry at this point. Because even this next one that's on this list, the 28 years later, come on,
Why?
how many more fast zombies do I have to watch? Like now
I
it's
don't know.
28 years later. So you had 28 days, 28 weeks, 28.
It wasn't like 28 hours. I don't know. No,
I-
yeah, it was 28 days, 28 weeks. Okay, 28
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do we really care? And do I want to see another virus outbreak like movie after the pandemic? Like, do I really want to see that? Like, this is, I wish they would have scrapped this and just never released this and left it alone. 28 like weeks was okay. It was fine. Whatever. You had a bunch of stuff happening in that movie. Fine. But at this point, how are there any humans left after all these zombies?
I don't know.
And these are fast zombies. They're the ones that are going to kill you.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's move on.
You
I don't care about movies. I
You
don't
don't
care about zombie movies. So
So Jurassic World 4.
it's all the same to me. I think every zombie movie is just a reboot of another zombie movie.
Yeah, it's a reboot of the original Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah. And then like we had this show which was pretty good. The Last of Us. That was a good show.
Well, I mean, then you had, what is that other zombie show that's been on forever? And then they made spinoffs.
Oh. Yeah.
That thing, The Walking
Living
Dead.
Dead or Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
I never got
and
into that.
me neither.
Again, don't care too much about it.
My dad used to watch it with his friends. They used to go over my uncle's house and watch it. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you
And
watching?
and now we get to
Jurassic
I don't
World.
know how this franchise is still going on.
I have okay. So in the last few days, for some reason, I watched The Lost World, Jurassic
Okay.
Park 3,
Yeah.
and Jurassic World Fallen something.
Yeah.
And I fast
Fallen
forwarded through a
Kingdom or
lot of it.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have stopped at Jurassic Park 3, even though it really wasn't that great. These
Listen,
new ones are
we
trash.
have a Jurassic Park episode.
That one was best. Shout out
Yes.
Fiction Fixation.
Fixin' Fixation. Shout out. We're going to talk about fucking Postman and that contraption we can build. But
Get over not having guests on your show and have us on.
yes, come on. Have us on. Anyways, I don't know if this needs to be made. Is Jeff
doesn't.
Goldblum? Jeff is going to be in it.
I
He's
don't
got to
know.
be. He better be in it, or else what the fuck is this movie going to be about?
Mahershala Ali, Scarlett Johansson is in it so far. I see like some of the cast there. Obviously, Chris Pratt is probably going to be in this one. I mean, I don't understand. If it's Jurassic World, again, we're all dead then. These dinosaurs should kill everybody.
Bro, a raptor is destroying all humans.
Yeah.
Do they
they're-
just not? Do they eat until they're full?
No, they
Satisfied?
just murder things, it seems like.
Yeah.
And a T-Rex is just going to destroy your city just walking through it. Okay, not even that. What about just the herbivores? A brontosaurus is walking through your street right now, Manny, down your
Yeah.
street.
No, he's destroying my house.
Everything is dead.
They're
Everything
not
is
walking
gone.
around us.
No, they're just like, what is that? And walking through it.
Yes.
I'm tired
Yes.
of Jurassic Park. I'm tired of this franchise.
How
I
are they going
want
to
it to
end it?
stop.
Is my question.
I
The
mean,
only way it ends is that you find a way to kill all the dinosaurs. There's no way to find that because there's other thing. They're always hatching. Like they've figured out how to make more.
yeah.
Evolution will find a way.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't understand what they're gonna do. I don't get it. This is it's gonna be a completely fresh storyline. Oh man, I don't know. I'm not for it. I don't care. So this is the thing about sequels, and this is the thing about reboots. You have to ask yourself: do people care? Like Superman. I'm not gonna watch Superman. Do you care
Bro,
about
how many
Superman?
times have they redone it? Like Superman has turned into the Batman thing, where like
Yes.
although it was done really well, it changed up the whole thing.
Mhm.
And Spider-Man, like
Yeah.
isn't it funny
Ugh.
that like the three major
Yeah.
men, Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, always they just can't get it right.
No.
That they, actually, I mean, you could say that the Batman Forever series that was good. That was good Batman.
Like the Michael Keaton,
The Christopher Nolan,
the Christopher Nolan Batmans. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were really good.
they were good. Although I liked the Keaton Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Spider-Man is, you know,
I like the Tobey Maguire ones, the
But-
first two.
but like, what? Now James Gunn, he's gonna make a good movie.
But do we care about
Maybe.
Superman?
I'm done with. I mean, what can you do at this point?
I mean, after Zack Snyder made up all these like characters, like made these stories, and they're so depressing and like
The Snyder Cut was crazy though.
I'm not sitting for 4 hours watching depressed.
I did. It was
depressed superheroes. Like, it's just like, what am I doing here? And this one, I don't know what it's going to be. I think we need to give up on Superman. I think we need to put Superman to bed. We have other characters that we.
I
can
think
write
we
about.
need. I definitely agree that Superman should be put away for a little while, and we shouldn't. Like, it has to be really good, or like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Like, can
Remember that
someone-
one that was like by what's his name from Usual Suspects, and it was terrible.
I didn't watch any of these things.
Oh
Man of
my
Steel and
god.
all that bullshit.
Oh
Like
my
I,
god.
I
It was
just don't care about
so
Superman.
terrible.
Like
Yeah.
I want someone to make a really good Silver Surfer movie. Just Silver
That
Surfer.
one wasn't that great either.
I know because they teamed it with this stupid Fantastic Four, and who cares about that? I don't care about the Fantastic Four. I just want Silver
And
Surfer.
speaking of,
Well,
yeah.
speaking of, exactly. Like, well, before we get to that, this new Naked Gun starring comedy genius Liam Neeson.
He's gonna be in it.
He's the
That
star,
guy's
bro.
still alive.
He's the star. He's gonna take Leslie Nielsen's part, and it's gonna be Liam Neeson. Has he ever done
No.
anything funny?
Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
He has.
What? Taken?
No, he did Love Actually.
Dude, okay. We're not talking. We're not even saying that was funny. I'm not even gonna watch that film. And the thing is this, Liam Neeson's not funny. And you're
I
taking
think you could make him funny because he's Liam Neeson and you're thinking him as a certain way. You could do if you do this right, but I don't know why you needed to call it Naked Gun. That franchise was crazy.
Yes.
Hilarious. Now, here's where forget about who's even playing the actor. Could you, in this day and age, make a movie like that? The comedy's got to be different. There's no way people could handle that kind of movie. That movie insulted so many things all in one like take.
Oh, yeah.
That's like imagine watching Airplane now.
I have watched Airplane the last few years, and it was amazing.
But now,
No.
making a movie that wouldn't offend people like that.
Oh, there was
Stop
that
it.
scene where the white woman says, "Oh, excuse me, I speak jive," and I was
Yes.
like, "Oh no, like
Yeah.
they can't do that now. They can't do that now." Now, was it offensive? Yeah, it was offensive, but I don't know what to say. Like it was offensive.
It was
but
comedy back then.
everyone got it.
Everyone got it.
Everyone got made fun of.
Or maybe but I just don't think this kind of comedy works. I would love it. I want to see it.
Like Spaceballs. Like if you showed your niece and nephew Spaceballs, would they think it was funny?
I don't know. They thought fucking Hot Tub Time Machine sucked.
Oh no! Like okay, if they saw a scary movie, would they think that was funny? Because these are parody films and satire.
I don't know. I didn't think that movie was funny.
You didn't like Scary Movie?
No, that was stupid, silly, and dumb. This movie has to be just the right amount of offensive but dry humor.
So who plays then the controversial
O.J. Simpson's character?
Yeah.
It should be, what's his name?
Someone funny. Because your star isn't.
Yeah.
Can we make him Donnell Rawlings? Like from the Chappelle Show? Remember Ashy Larry?
No, it has to be an athlete.
Okay.
That wants to be a movie star. What's his name? Why can't I think about his name now? LeBron James. He's been in some movies. He's pretty funny.
He was in wait, what movie was he in? He was in that movie with Bill Hader, right?
Yes.
Wasn't he in that? He was pretty funny in that.
He was. I think he
was.
could play that character.
Now I understand what you're saying, but I do believe that baseball players are funnier. And I think they should make him Big Poppy
baseball
from
player funnier.
Yeah.
Big Poppy.
He used to be
Has
Big
he
Poppy.
been in a movie?
Doesn't matter. I think because they're funnier. If you ever watch baseball and you watch the players, they're always pulling pranks on each other. Because it's time you're sitting
the
there
game is so
nothing.
fucking long. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the announcers. There was an announcer once I think I shared the clip with you where they were talking about this person. There was a Blink-182 reference or something, and the other announcer didn't know who it was. He's like, "What? You don't know who Blink-182? The game is happening," and they start talking about Blink-182.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. This is gonna be a disaster. The Naked Gun.
They said the Office star Ed Helms previously attempted
Tried
to
to.
reboot
Yeah.
this.
Look, let's rush through this list because
All
there's a
right,
lot of bullshit
and I'm
here.
exhausted. It's
The
almost one
Fantastic
o'clock here.
Four. I don't
Fantastic
care.
Four. Who's going to be in it? That's I don't know.
I just want to know if the thing has a dick and if it's a rock.
I do like the character who's playing the thing. I mean, I like him in The Bear, but like, I don't know. This movie, it hasn't worked out. It
No,
hasn't worked out.
it hasn't worked out ever. They're gonna reboot Blade. Why? I
Why?
mean, they have some great actors in it. Mahershala Ali. Sorry, Delroy Lindo and Aaron
Yeah.
Pierce. I mean, those are the amazing,
I mean,
amazing cast.
I think it's gonna be good.
If it's not
I,
rated R, then they
it
gotta
has to be
fucking
rated R.
they gotta shelve it because it's
Yeah.
bullshit. If it's not rated R,
No, it needs to be.
Final
And
Destination.
Wesley Snipes, one of Wesley Snipes' like best
Oh,
roles.
loved it. Final
Yeah.
Destination Bloodlines.
That beginning, hold on, that first scene, the club scene.
Oh, the guy from
That's
from the Shield.
dude, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Final Destination Bloodlines. I don't care about this franchise.
They want to reboot the whole franchise.
Good.
I only
don't-
saw the first one.
Yep, me too.
Matrix 5 to be announced, but it's coming.
Stop it. Why?
It's coming.
Why?
It's a
What are
direct
you
continuation of the Matrix series. However, it will not be directed by the Wachowskis. Instead, it will be helmed by Drew Goddard. It is likely that most of the Matrix Resurrections cast will return. And there are theories that the film's villain will be Jonathan Groff's Agent Smith. It has no release date. I think they should have stopped. I mean, look,
What are you doing?
why is this still happening?
Are we finally gonna just like realize that you should just stay in the Matrix?
Oh my God, I didn't even get down this part of the list. The Brave and the Bold. Do you see this shit? Another
Yeah.
reboot from James Gunn's a new Batman movie. Is it going to be animated? What is
It's
it?
an animated one.
Oh my God.
Is Robin trying to kill Batman?
It's a father and son story about Batman and Robin.
Oh God. I don't know. That's animated. I think that'll be fine. That's like what I want to watch. Like The Killing Joke was good. All right. The
More
Chronicles of
Narnia.
Narnia.
Oh shit, Cliffhanger 2. Forget that. Let's go to Cliffhanger 2.
What? What?
Stallone is in it. It's not yet rated to. This is what I'm looking for because we have to
All
do
right.
Cliffhanger.
Okay, so this needs to happen just because he's trying to compete against Tom Cruise's Maverick, but Tom Cruise's Maverick is like a masterpiece.
Oh my God. A reboot.
Is it a reboot?
Wait, a reboot legacy sequel was announced. So I guess it's a legacy sequel because it's been so long. So it's like a reboot. I guess you could call Top Gun that, but I would call it just a sequel. Stallone reprising his role alongside a new generation of characters. Shut the fuck up. Bro, I'm sorry. Like, this is actually something I would be excited about.
Well, they're calling it 2,
Oh my God, dude.
right? So like you're all right. You could
I
argue
love-
that our show's always said stop the reboots.
This is a
They're
sequel.
calling it Cliffhanger 2.
That's right.
So it's just a sequel.
So if it's a reboot, Stallone wouldn't even be in it
Yeah.
because you would be rebooting the whole thing.
Yeah, because you could argue then you're trying to reboot Top Gun. You weren't. You were just saying Maverick, second one.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
I'm for this
I love
because
the
I want to
first
see
Cliffhanger.
Stallone fucking. First one was crazy.
Yes.
That first scene. Remember Jim Carrey made fun of it in Ace Ventura 2? Yeah, that's crazy.
How long would you scream for as you're falling? At a certain point, would you be like, well,
I don't even know if I would scream.
I would just at that point be like, I'm gonna nosedive so I don't survive any of this. I don't want to feel this. I want my head to be the first thing to hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we talked about this. It's like, well, this is it. Yeah, like I don't want to live.
I don't. It's like
I
that
don't.
joke. What's his face? Brian Regan tells about Evil Knievel, and they keep asking him. It's like, it's so evil. What were you thinking here
I
when
was.
you do? It's like I was like,
I was like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
that's about it. I think that's about right.
All right. Well, that's it for that part of the nostalgia news. So, Manny, I had the last part on the rundown was any predictions for anything you think coming up, the sequels or reboots or things coming up you feel like in the nostalgia world that you are feeling maybe intuitively like
They're
the
gonna
pattern
do a
is there.
fucking live action Rugrats.
Why does that feel like a horror film to me?
I, I'm just telling you, Rugrats, Doug,
Oh,
that era, the
like live
the
action.
orange years, either it's live action or reanimated,
Mm,
like they did with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
dude,
But
I didn't see it.
we
Yeah.
will see a Rugrats movie.
Wow. I would like to. That would be
That's my
crazy.
prediction.
Ooh, will the
And
babies get
I
even?
might be down for it, but at the same time, that'd be creepy as fuck to see babies. Like it
Yes.
would be cool to kind of see it in the remember Look Who's Talking, that
Yeah, that
movie.
movie's insane.
Insane. But like that, right?
Like those babies in Look Who's Talking to, are they telepathic? Because they're not
Yeah,
talking,
they're
but
not
they're
talking.
talking to each other
Yeah, remember Baby Geniuses also, that movie? Dan, like there was some really crazy fucking movies
with babies
with babies.
and
Yeah.
animals that
Blank
talk.
check. Blank check. A woman makes out with a kid. No one
Why
gives
there's
a
so
shit.
many like weird things like that?
Weird
Oh
things,
my
bro.
god.
Ah, ah.
Yeah, oh Rugrats. And maybe they'll use the Garbage Pail Kids to do like the babies.
Maybe. I don't know. I think that's coming.
That's a good one. That's a good one. If that happens,
You
call
heard
us
it here right
Rugrats. Heard it
now.
on the nostalgia test. Now I'm
That
thinking
Rugrats is being remade or
I'm
rebooted
thinking they're
or,
going to
or
either reboot or sequelize Sandlot. I think it's right in
oh,
the
that's
sweet
coming.
spot for that.
I think did someone say that was coming?
Don't wait. Whoa.
But if it did, Dan, are you saying that it would be
Here's the thing. There's two
it would
choices.
be Sandlot as in like back in the day or like back in our day?
So if it's a sequel, they're gonna have to use it. They're gonna have to figure out of either it's like some surviving members. Like obviously, there's a lot of surviving actors of like from that. Like get them. Are they gonna? Is it gonna be like their kids become like the new Sandlot, or are they just gonna reboot it? And that might be the weird part. If they reboot that,
What's the Sandlot TV series?
don't tell me. There's a Sandlot TV series.
Oh, it comes up 1993 remake of the Sandlot.
Oh no. Did it happen already?
It's on IMDb. It doesn't have anything else. It just says, well, there was the Sandlot 2, which I had no idea.
There was? Oh, then my prediction is bullshit.
Yeah,
Then
there
there's
was a
another
Sandlot.
one.
There was a Sandlot 2.
There was?
Yeah, it looks
Oh my
terrible.
God. Why did I know?
Yeah,
Well, see, that's why I didn't know. Oh my God.
yeah.
Wow.
Called Heading Home. No,
Okay.
what is this?
It's a video.
Ugh, it's the Sandlot 3, or was the original title.
Wow. Okay. So there's a lot. All right. All right. All right.
So this
This
already
is,
happened. Just didn't go
oh,
anywhere.
well,
So
then
that doesn't matter because people would just ignore all this.
I think they would just be then then how about this? They're just going to reboot it. Because
They're
then
going
maybe
to.
they go, a sequel didn't work. We have to reboot this.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, there was going to be a series on Disney, just like the Mighty Ducks, but it's no longer being developed.
Oh,
Yeah, because Disney, the Mighty Ducks was
right.
the series. So
I never got to see that. It doesn't
It was
sound that
alright.
great.
no. Anyways,
Oh my God, people!
Rugrats.
That's
You
the
heard it
news.
here. It's gonna happen.
Well, that's the nostalgia news,
Or
Manny.
Doug, you could do a live action, Doug.
That would be awesome. But like a real serious one, like something
Skeeter. Who would play Skeeter?
like a 1 hour drama.
A 1 hour drama of Doug.
Like you
All
just
right.
make it very serious, like the new Fresh Prince.
I heard that wasn't that great.
I love how we whisper those things, and like it's like no one's gonna hear it. Like that wasn't that great.
It
Wait,
was.
does that work? Is that
Did that work? If you hold it long enough, apparently it works.
What are we doing? This is a
I know.
podcast. What are we doing? Okay, everyone. That
All right,
was the
guys.
news. Pretty
That's
downer
our news.
But
A little longer than I thought. I need to go to bed.
how you do,
Dan,
Manny?
I'll see you soon at
Yes.
our next test.
Absolutely, everyone. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. Please subscribe to the Nostalgia Test podcast to know when new episodes drop. Don't forget to leave us 5 stars and a positive review so more people can find the podcast. Share your thoughts and memories on today's topic on our Twitter at Nostalgia Test and on Instagram at The Nostalgia Test. Tune in next time because you never know what pop culture will pop up on The Nostalgia Test.